Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm in Leeds. I've just finished making a video about the Leeds Minster, which is where I'm at, and the Leeds Cathedral, the Catholic Cathedral for Leeds. What I thought I might do is what we did up in St George's Fields at the university, and that was to film all the headstones of the Parish Church, or Leeds Minster as it's now known. There's been a church here. I've put a little bit of the history in the description, but there's been a church here for a long time. This modern one behind me was, somebody told me it's just celebrated its 183rd birthday, but obviously there's been a church on this site for a long time. It's split into three now, basically, is the graveyard. There's this little bit around the church, and then there's the bit over the road. Yeah, it's kind of split into two now. Is this? It's split into three, I should say. It's this churchyard. There's the bit here, and then there's two bits the other side of the road that's divided by the railway. The Leeds to Selby railway was built in the middle of the 19th century, and I think I've talked about it in other videos. Part of the deal was that they didn't disturb any of the graves, but they took all the gravestones down. They built the railway on an embankment, and they laid the gravestones back down in the two halves. Looks as if they did something similar in here. And as we did in St George's Fields, I went round and made a video record of all the gravestones. So I thought, while I'm here, I'd do the same. I hope you can see them. I know you can pause on YouTube, can't you? And you can zoom in. So if there was any that you wanted to see. But as with the ones at St George's Fields, they're made of some kind of sandstone, I think. And it's slowly getting eroded. Wow, there's a lot. Can't get in there, it seems to be a private residence, so £1767. Oh. Can get in there. Wow, it's a real complete record. Well, seems to be a pretty not complete record. That's the wrong. That's the wrong words, really. Yeah, it's an incredible record of the great and the good, and the probably not so great and not so good of the city. There's one way. Having a laugh, whoever laid these. Not thinking of me all this years on, trying to make a YouTube video, are they? Sorry if this is all a bit all over the place, everybody, but I was surprised when I did the one of St George's Fields. I didn't think anybody would just want to look at a video of old gravestones on the floor, but a few hundred people did, which surprised me. Sorry, that one will have to be upside down. 1814. Jane, wife of William Dawson of Holbeck and daughter of Thomas and Jane Pickering of Leeds. Died on the 2nd of August 1814, 36 years old. Just remembering what you've done. I think we have the ones I don't think we did down there, did we? It's actually a huge churchyard, and it was because this was a real poor state, apparently, sanitation, and it was just dirty, and that's why St George's Fields got built. I don't think this was a fit place back in the early 1800s, and I'm guessing it was, by the looks of these stones, I'm guessing it was absolutely crammed out. So it's not a big area. £17.97. Everywhere you go in Leeds, there's just building work. Not sure now. Who's that? Anyway, YouTube likes to have a niche, doesn't it? Don't get much more niche than this, does it? "40 minutes of 200-year-old gravestones." I think we're getting there. Apologies if we've already done this. I don't think we have. Oh, these little bits are on the bottom. There's like little bits on the bottom of them. Smell garlic. It's a couple of, like, what do they call them, gastro pubs. And something somewhere. Yeah, look, oh, I see, John Cockram, owner. So they put the owner of the gravestone, do they? Who's responsible for it? Let's get off here before I go flying. think just the ones at the front now. Actually, I said it was split into 3. I think it's actually split into 4, but I'll show you as we walk round. I don't think we've been down here. Elizabeth Eastwood, owner. Yeah, you can see there where the surface gets broken off. Here lieth interred the body of William Smith, who died September 27, 1784, aged 67. Oh, I see. Also his 3 wives and 12 children. I'm thinking with this modern world in mind, but possibly, sadly, his wives would have died, wouldn't they? Which is why I had 3 wives. This might have to be a 3-parter, very niche video. Surprised me how many there are. Blimey. something a bit different here. I don't know what that signifies. No name on it. And we're back at the Palace pub. So as you can see, guys, that's the bit of the graveyard around the church where we've just been. And then it continued over the road. First of all there, and then there, and then at the other side of the railway. So that's where we've just been. And I'm guessing this was part of the graveyard. This has never been built on. But there are no gravestones in here. And there are a lot in the park opposite, the little pocket park we're in yesterday. But I might leave that. It's quite busy now with people having their lunch and what have you. So I might make that part 2 and come back on Sunday morning and do it. As you can see, I'm not sure how I'll get up there to make a video of those, but I'll try my best. It's an interesting park, this, not to put a dampener on the video. Apart from it being the cemetery, I was looking on the internet, there's a undetected murder here from the 1970s. Little boy witnessed it from the train going home. There's a lady who'd been in one of the local pubs. But interestingly, it was at the time when the Ripper was just about 5 years before the Yorkshire Ripper started. I think they spoke to him about it, but it was never detected. So yeah, I'll come back and do that as a second part of the Parish Church Graveyard video, because this is what would in effect be the 4th part. Oh, you know what? There's no one in this part today, so I'll do this part now. blimey. Ratsies. Ratsies. It's terrible when there's people sleeping in these places. I really try hard not to talk about politics, but it disgusts me the state of this country, and everybody so downtrodden that everybody's so short on money and everybody works so hard, and yet there is enormous wealth. For goodness sake, you know, half a dozen of the richest people in the country could probably solve half the problems in the country. But anyway, it saddens me when I see the amount of people sleeping rough on the streets of Leeds. There you go, that was the other half of I keep saying the other half, the other side of the railway to the parish church, the bank that was built so that the graves weren't disturbed. So it was big. It went from here all the way across, presumably down, all flat across there, and you would have seen straight across to the parish church. For now though, I'm a bit undecided on doing the other side because it's absolutely packed. I'll probably go get a coffee and then bob back in 10 minutes or so, but if I don't, for now I'll say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video about the old gravestones of Leeds Parish Church. Until the next time, I'll say cheerio and thank you very much for watching.